Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
City, welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there, welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along the way?
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say, but what about the highways?
I'm sorry?
You heard about the shooting off the Route 1 exit, I trust. Half an hour before any response team arrived on the scene. Over 700 rounds fired in that time. What happened? Where are the gunmen now?
Well, the NCPD is responsible for the safety and security of all citizens within city limits.
Sarah, sweetheart, don't feed us
One,
some NCPD script. Be honest with our viewers. When will they finally be safe? When will they no longer need to carry a concealed weapon for a trip to the mall or to take their kids to play ball in the park?
The NCPD is doing everything it can.
Look at that cop squirm.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Amon-Rellik, the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming, we are back in more Cyberpunk 2077 2.0.1. What was that? Okay. Alright. So today we're going to have a chit-chat. We're going to talk while we're also, running around doing stuff, but we're going to talk. First, I'm going to kind of give you guys exactly what my plan is when it comes to leveling in this game. I've noticed that the leveling in this game is a lot more streamlined in the sense that I'm not. It doesn't seem to take too long to approach levels. So my main goal is going to be to just knock out NCPD scanner activities. These have been leveling me pretty well. I haven't even really done many of them yet, and I'm already almost level 15 with level 12 street cred. So it's. I mean, it'll probably get harder as I get higher, but right now it seems to be the best way to kind of kick things into gear. I do want to kind of get myself to a particular point in terms of leveling, because I'm also trying to better understand how they revamped the leveling system. The leveling system's revamp is a little, it's actually very similar to the old one. It just looks different, because now, like, in order to get to Phenom, which is like the Phenom level will allow me to access these perks. But in order to do that, I need to get it to 15, where it says 15 right here on like here. Right now, I'm currently level 9 in tech, but I need to be 15 tech in order to catch Phenom. And then, of course, here I have to be required. It says required 20 tech on the left, so I need to be 20 tech in order to get to Legend. Right? Cool. And that basically goes for everything here. It's all the same thing. The perks themselves, though, have been reworked. A lot of the perks have been reworked. Like with Cool, do we even, like Killer Instinct, silence weapons, 25%, and it provides a preview of the estimated damage you'll do, which is pretty nice. Of course, they put in things like you can use Sandevistan to slow down time while driving. Also, Kerenznikov can be activated when you hit when you're aiming and hit the handbrake at the same time. So you can do some really cool stuff now with some new perks there. This perk here, Focus, which basically allows you to, like, I guess, hold your breath, and like you. When the focus ends, you lose a certain amount of stamina. Of course, there's perks that you can't, like, you have to actually get the main perk, and then you can start branching out. Same thing here. You got Deadeye, Ninjutsu, Juggler, But like, if you notice, what's it called? What was that shit called? There was a certain perk that, what was it called? I think it was called like cold something. I don't remember what it was called, but like you would like have to like get stacks of it. I think now they've gotten it to where you don't get those anymore. Now the only stacking type ability I believe you get now is the focus, or not even biggest focus now in this one. Yeah, because it used to be you would get like a stack of cold-blooded. That's what it was called. It was called cold-blooded, and you would have to get like stacks of it. Well, now there's no real stacking of. There's no cold-blooded perk to use to really stack anymore. So like there's like instead what they did is they made things, I guess, a lot more not only streamlined, but they made it a lot more thematic. So like, for instance, ninjutsu isn't just about your ability to sneak, but you can also do things like give yourself, of course, buffs when in optical camo, vanishing act, where if you have the optimal camo on, it automatically activates when you're crouch sprinting or when you're sliding. The ability to be able to have mitigation chance higher when you're crouch sprinting. The ability to be able to crouch sprint, period. Like, you can actually crouch sprint. Then, of course, 75% stamina cost reduction for crouch sprint during combat. Of course, there's a whole knife area. There's a whole, that's like a whole knife tree. Throwing knife tree that you can go down and everything like that. So, like, you can mix in being basically going in and out of invisibility and stealth while throwing knives, so you can literally make yourself a literal ninja in that sense. Like, it's very, or you can mix and match, make yourself a stealth style, revolver Deadeye user. You can kind of go into, and like Deadeye, I believe, I think Deadeye is what replaced cold-blooded here. Unlocks Deadeye mode, which is active above, and when Deadeye is active, you get 20% headshot damage, weak shot damage, and no bullet spread. So it's like, well, yeah, I don't think that was the same thing, but they replace a lot of stuff, so you're gonna see that a lot in all these different ones. So that's like that. It's like that. Again, the leveling has been pretty consistent. So like in terms of my build, I'm gonna try to go for one of my go-tos, pistol for my mid-range, overall encounters. Of course, the Psalm 11:6 for any of my high octane when I gotta do some I gotta put out a lot of damage really fast. My assault, and then of course having a nice power sniper rifle. So I'll be going all power weapons. I will not be going smart weapons in this game because a lot of the weapons I like are in the power. They're in the power bracket, so I'm just going to stick to that. My theory in terms of how I plan on leveling, my theory is to make sure that I'm capable of complete long, because again, the way it looks like I won't, because like in the beginning you used to be able to max, like I think it's like up to 3 of these. You could max up to 3 of these, but then you could go in and kind of like grab all the things you needed. Now they kind of make it to where like for instance, a perk over here back in the day, this may have been on the old perk window where you could just choose it. While now, if you wanted that specific perk again, and in this new way of leveling, or this new style of leveling, you would have to kind of dedicate yourself to perks you don't care for. So it is kind of restrictive in the fact that they've now made it to where you have to kind of more dedicate yourself to a particular style of play. And I will say that, like, kind of limiting the player's ability to have their own builds. I don't like that they did that. I understand why they did it, though, in the sense that they probably just didn't really know how to balance a game where you could give players the ability to just make themselves however they want it. Be it that, players we're very skilled in breaking games. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be a player somewhere out there that comes up with, even with this system, there's going to be players who, some of us are going to come up with ways to just break this. It's just going to happen. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying their best to mitigate, no pun intended, they're trying their best to mitigate just how often that's possible, in the leveling. Of course, they took away the ability to have armor stats on your clothing, so none of your clothing, your clothing now is completely cosmetic. There are no actual such things as like stats on your armor anymore. So armor is completely cosmetic, which is good. It's good and bad. It's good because now you don't have to worry about wearing, ugly ass clothes in order to get the best stats. But at the same time, it's kind of bad because now your ability to basically manipulate these stats here and the stats on the left and on the left and right, the ability to manipulate them is now lessened. You now have less ways to manipulate them, and I'm playing on hard, so my stats, the lack of stats right now and things of that nature, it is showing up in terms of like the amount of damage I take. The healing in this game is now changed up too. Now, if you notice on the side, I have 2. Let me go in here again. I'm sorry. Backpack, and we'll go over to consumables. And as you can see, like for instance, for my healing items, hold on, let me see. Wait. Show it. I think it'll show it like how it shows. Hold on, let me see. How it shows I have 2. You have to actually equip the healing item now. You have to equip it, and when you do, it'll give you a certain amount of charges. There you go, like that. So if I wanted to get this one where it's to heal over time, I would have to equip it, and when I do, it'll give me, since it's a tier 2, it'll give me 2 charges. Same thing with this one here. I'll get a flat 72 health, and it'll give me 2 charges. And the charges will recharge at a certain rate. And you can actually go into the perk tree, and I think, is it intelligence? I don't think it's intelligent. I think it's body. I think it's body. Is it body? Well, body does give me like health regen and stuff like that. But I don't think it's body. Which one of these? One of these is a healer one. I think it's, yeah, here we go. Heal freak. All of these different perks on the healer will give you like, recharge speeds or different things like your buffs, stuff like that. It'll give you recharge speeds on other things, like, you'll get like recharges on your health, like your health, like give you 30% health for the final charge in your healer item. And so now in battle, if I pop this once, all right, cool. I popped it once. We can get to shooting. We can do things. And you see how fast it's recharging, or how slow it's recharging right now. Now you have to actually be attentive to how much you're healing. You can't just spam heal anymore and expect that to work for you, because now you only get 2 charges. So once I hit the first one and then I hit the second, I can't heal anymore. As you can see, can't heal anymore. So they basically made the game. They made the game in some ways, and I will say, it's a better way to do it this way than to just make all the enemies super spongy or whatever like that. At least they made it. They took certain mechanics and they just brought them back. They just put some handcuffs on them, kind of toned them back. Like the healing was like ridiculous. You could just heal no matter what. Like you can just heal through whatever. Now it's one of those things where, if you don't pace your healing out decent enough, you're gonna get caught out in a situation where you have no heals, and you're getting melted by enemies. The AI seems to be pretty good and pretty decent. I had some jank with the police AI. I had one of the police officers, when he went to get back into his car, he just started driving in circles and smashing into each side of the wall. Like there was a wall here, a wall there. He would just like drive over here, boom, hit it, and he'll turn around, drive over here, boom, and he just kept doing that until he ended up blowing himself up. But like other than that, I haven't really seen any like really bad AI jank from the NPCs for real. And my controller decided it wanted to just for some reason. There you go. So like it would seem like they decided to basically make you. They still gave you the ability to become OP, but now it's further. I think it's now further down the road in which that OPness comes naturally. There may be some glitches or some exploits somewhere down that people will find, but I think naturally becoming overpowered is becoming a little bit more difficult. I guess until we actually play around with the new leveling system and see the kinks in it, if there are any. But outside of that, and of course the small amount of theory crafting, that because again I want to make sure that I keep a power sniper, of course my Psalm 11:6, which is going to be very like if I can actually get the any type of any type of ignition or flames, if I can actually get anything that would like make the duration of that higher, I would really like that, especially if I can actually get it on a weapon. Because now with the way you, if you notice on my weapons, our stats are now, you know, shown to us in the terms of attack speed, damage, and all that good stuff. It's shown a lot more, I say a lot more clear, you know, as to what is doing what, which is good. I like that. Same thing with the cyberware. You know, I think you're given a lot more of a. I think they're giving a lot more variety. Uh, and of course, it still has, you know, there's still like a lot of, well, I won't say, yeah, just about all the different categories from before. It's just that now, this is the limitation for this side. This is the limitation for this side. So basically, I can only spend, in terms of like the attributes, well, in terms of the perk points, I can only spend what I'm allotted, you know, with here, and I can only attach. If you notice, I'm at 3 bars here at 21. Basically, if I attach any more, I can go all the way up to 69. If I get up to 69, then what'll happen is I won't be able to attach anything else, or if I can attach something else, it won't work properly. So I guess that's the way they wanted to. I guess that's the way they wanted to simulate cyber psychosis. Is basically overhauling or overloading yourself in terms of giving your actual cyberware a I guess you could say a cutoff limit before it becomes faulty or whatever. So that was pretty cool. I think the only thing left is, oh yeah, for us to talk about the scheduling. All right. Of course, just to give you guys a small heads up, if you're watching this stream later on, or if you're watching it currently while we're streaming, and you're not exactly if you're not exactly in the loop as to what's been going on lately, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I caught COVID, and the first week I tried to just plow through it. Didn't really know I had COVID. I actually thought I just had like the cold or the flu. Tried to power through it, successfully powered through it, you know, at home and whatnot, you know, Dayquil and whatnot, you know, just powering through it. Started feeling a lot better, but then I immediately turned around and began to start throwing up almost every day, and almost 3 times a day. So, you know, it's I guess you could say COVID kind of reignited some things that I had already been suffering from. 2011 was when I initially went into the hospital for my type 1 diabetes and all that. And at that time I had developed chronic kidney disease. And so I've been living with everything pretty well, you know, pretty healthy for the most part. But then COVID came and it just really did a number on my body. Like I said, I ended up getting pneumonia, but I think it did the worst damage on my kidneys. And so what it has done is it had taken me from just chronic kidney disease, so to the fact that now I am at end stage renal dialysis, I believe is what it's called. So at that point, there was no need for me to even, you know, to entertain the idea that, you know, that, okay, nothing, you know, Let's just act like nothing's happening. There's no need. There was no way I can even entertain that idea. So, but at the same time, I know I need to be able to still produce. So it's one of those things where these next couple of weeks, the scheduling of my streams may be erratic. You know, I may pop in like an hour or two on a Monday night, but then you probably won't see me again until Friday. I won't lie, I am not so much overwhelmed, but I am a little exhausted from all of the necessary things. Like I said, I've only been out of the hospital now for about 1.5, 2 days. So I am a little exhausted on, all of the hearing spirits and whatnot. All right, so with that in mind, the idea here is I'll be doing my dialysis treatments for my kidneys anywhere between 3 to 4 days a week. My goal is to try and stream a little bit later on than I normally would, be it that I go from midday to about 4 or 5 in the afternoon sometimes. So I don't know, like I'll try to get Sean either over here or something like that to see my mother before she leaves. But just want to make sure that you're park their cars. They tend to say, I parked my car on the street. I'll be a media. All right, so, and excuse the pauses here. I've been having to take some meds and whatnot and get myself together here. So, our scheduling is going to kind of fluctuate for a while. Like for the most part, my goal is going to be to try and get every other day or so streamed, and it'll more than likely be in the late afternoon because my dialysis treatments are usually midday to about afternoon. I'll need to take my time each time getting home because I drive myself home. Then of course, once we've got that settled, and I know exactly what my schedule is going to be in a permanent sense, because I know it's going to change again. But for right now, you know, my current schedule in dialysis is a certain way. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to retweak the schedule within in a couple of weeks' time. I believe I think it's going to be about a couple of weeks. I have to reassess the schedule and get it back on the loops that I had it on before, or at least something similar to those loops, and we should be back set up and ready to roll. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna run a couple of these little NCPDs. I'm gonna try to clear them all out. I'm gonna try to clear out as many as I can, should I say. We're gonna start heads over heel up top. I do like how they have the police actually patrolling the streets now. They walk up and down the streets. We had a police chase the last time we played. We had a legit police chase. What is that? Wayne Johnson. Okay. These guys are carrying thermal mods. So I think that means since they have thermal mods, they're able to set me on fire with their weaponry. Alright. I'm surprised none of these are net runners. I would guess not. Okay. What we'll do is we'll
You know what my favorite game is? Hide and kill.
What the fuck? Huh?
Into the light for you!
alright.
Try this on for size! Ah!
Think, asshole, think!
Half clear! Get fucked! Into the fucking line!
Yeah, the kind of damage they do to you in hard mode is pretty rough. Like, you're going to be using cover. All right, what we got here? You're going to be using cover, boy. All right. I think now, when you just loot the crafting components, the item components, you'll be sitting ducks at the shooting range. Commissioner Falter. Okay, we'll take care of it. Good, thanks. Nothing worse than a bunch of brown-nosing go-getters. Proud. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Okay. Damn. So I guess the commissioner set up his own cops. We'll read that next one in a second. Hold on. Want to go ahead and clear out, grab these. Go ahead and grab these real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and Reggie, my boy, got some urgent. Sure, I'm all ears. Got a report of a suspicious van and an ID. Taped up window plates. Drone images show people inside. Could have something to do with your guy's case, but you gotta act fast. Understood. We're on our way. Thanks, Reggie. I can count on you. An honor to serve alongside boys like you. Thanks, she. Okay, so that must be Reggie. That, or at least, or he might be Reggie. And he lied to him, saying that whatever stuff was down here, we were going to be able to help him with the case that they were on. And I guess whatever case he's on, the commissioner wanted to kind of take the heat off of that person. And so he basically Send his own men to die. That's fucked up. Fucked up, but that's Night City for you. Alright. Alright. One thing I will say too is the control of the vehicles is a lot better. Okay, it's quite a few men. It's quite a few men right there. Well, got like 5. Okay. You wanna kind of. All right. Let's
Better to wait it out. See who takes over. Then we make our move.
Yeah, best not to jump the gun.
Alright. Got a cop car coming down the street, I think. Wanna be careful with that. Okay, it didn't come down this way. Alright. Cause yeah, you will accidentally shoot cops in the middle of fighting these enemies, and you'll have to deal with police and the cops. I mean, the police and the gangsters, and on hard mode, that's a rough thing to do. Gauze, gauge hairs. Okay. Alright. There he is. There's our boy. I just needed to find all of the ones that. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Back into my sights!
Target emphasized.
Ah! NCPD!
Shit!
NCPD! Neutralizing the suspect! Moving in!
Come here! Don't be scared!
God damn! Alright, I gotta hide. Shit. I gotta hide. Okay, hold up.
Not far.
Okay, let me see if they glitch out. Okay. They didn't glitch out. Okay. Where's the cop at? Oh well. Okay. All right. All right. Talking chips. Oh. Fucking new. Factory. I'll find a buyer. No, not a big fan of those tunes. That would be their sort of thing. We'll try. I'll set up. Pack up the gear, sing you the chords, and okay. So that's what they were doing. They were waiting on the voodoo. They were waiting on the voodoo boys to come over here and come grab it. Okay. Get it. Suddenly found ourselves a whole lot of that earlier gear. Thing. It'd be a shame to waste it, not sure as well. I have a feeling it's a good chunk of heads. Anyway, if you're interested, let us know. Farah, your father, his name's Harold McNamara. He beat you. He beat your mother. Killed your brother. Disappeared in 2068. We have a fresh pic of his face. New address. Could be yours for the gear. Oh, wow. Yo, like them. Which one of them were a Kara? I don't know which one. I don't think either one of them were a Kara, but in terms of by name, but Akari by name. But it sounded like it must have been the girl. It sounded like it must have been her, if anyone. But yo, them voodoo boys was like, look, I ain't gonna give you money, but I will give you a chance for revenge. How about that? Like, dang. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got that one out of the way. Now I remember that one. The one, oh shoot, no. I remember the one, the reported crime that we're going to right now. I remember this reported crime being a place where you could get a legendary piece of gear. Oh, I fucked that up.
Huh?
If you notice, it don't just end now. The tracing location thing doesn't just end anymore.
Ну давай, выходи, сыкло.
А?
Бей бабло! А! Сразу обоссался! Прикройте! Шутки кончились!
Окружай его, уроды!
А слышу, я слышу!
Where my bullets going?
Бей бабло!
Not sure where my bullets was going there.
Шутки кончились!
Стой!
I was like, where my bullets going? But apparently there's like some weird wall right there that I wasn't able to shoot through. Where are my bullets going there? spine tickler. And those shard capacities, those cyberware shard capacities is cool because they end up giving you oh, it's locked. I can't. Oh yeah, that's another thing I'll show you guys in a little bit. Is they changed, like, getting money in this game now isn't as much of a hassle as it was before. They changed the prices of a lot of stuff, so I'll show you guys in a little bit. Which one? Look, I don't know which one of you gone sunk. But I do know one thing: Merge isn't here tomorrow morning, in full and bone dry. All of you shitheads up on shitting lead. Alright, so now I should be able to go under there. Like a dream, you just sit on the couch, press a button, and off she goes. Press another, and she parts. Do a whole job without leaving home. Just you wait. So, asking me to put on your ride. Oh, okay. So it's like it was like a remote of some kind. Okay, there is a. Okay, where me at? Where is it at? It should be, if I remember correctly, I think we're looking at a place. Yep, right here. There should be a destroyed place right here. There should be like some dead guys. There should be some dead guys over here that have And one of them should have a, yep, there it is, legendary piece of armor. Right over here. Alright. First and foremost, let's just go ahead and yay! We're carrying too much stuff. Boss got a real shitstorm here. Some corpo came, wanted a girl, but an amateur, fresh ass. Tossed him one we picked up off the street yesterday. For good reason, you charge extra. Shit didn't make it that far. Know what fucking happened? Bitch was his daughter. You watch too much M54. I fucking shit you not, Chun. Ran away from home a couple of weeks ago. Shit. We're burned, man. Nah, we're still good. Guy had a heart attack when he saw her. Fuck. Ripped his bioman out of his wrist. His bioman out of his wrist, easy. So no way trauma got a signal, right? Nah, no way, Be here already if they did, right? Oh shoot. I'll monitor out of his. So this dude came looking for booty. He came looking for booty. And the booty that was delivered to him was his own daughter, like ouch. And the daughter had ran away from, I guess the daughter had ran away from home. Wanted to get away from dad and messed around and ended up in these mean streets of Night City, boys. God dang, and you were a corpo's daughter at that. Like, that's dangerous. That's dangerous booty to be touching. You know what I'm saying? He mess around and be like, I'm gonna find everybody who ever touched my daughter, and they're all dead. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you gotta be careful touching these corpo men's daughters, man. You mess around and mess around and not make it. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and not make it. Okay, so my home is right there, so I need to go. Yeah. Well, first I need to actually get to a place to sell. So we're gonna just do that. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna marketplace so I can just go and sell the stuff, and I'll be able to show you how much it's worth now. Of course, now you can pull your gun out. You can shoot now with your gun out. Oh no, stop it. There's a way. There it is. Yep. Turn it off. There you go. Alright, fuck that up. Oh, no, I didn't. I was right there. It's right behind me. Okay. Ow. Move. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so if you notice now, guns are a lot more expensive. If you look down there at the bottom, $19.31 for this SOR-22, and it's a precision rifle. And sell that. Sidewinders, look at that. Tier 2 Sidewinder. Look at that. 1,100, 1,500. A lot of these guns you would probably just, you know, break down for parts, things of that nature. Probably wouldn't even be too keen on, you know, picking them up for real. You know, so this is kind of shit you might sell at the beginning of the game just because you ain't got no money. But look how much money is now capable to be made just by selling these crappy ass tier 1s. Let them tier 1s, 600, 700, some of them were like 8. Go over here. Look at that, 1,400 for the Kanobo. Punk knife, 1,300. I see this where it is priced by the tier. So as the, you know, the higher the tier, the, you know what I'm saying, the more it costs. Like the more money you'll get. Let's see. A couple of things in the clothing here. I think I'll hold on to these clothings though. But the guns were really probably were the heaviest, so we just got rid of the guns. Pretty good on that. Look at that. Made almost $30,000 just from that one little area. But those three little areas we just did. We just did 3 little NCPD areas. Got all those guns. Made about 30,000. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we can go ahead and go back to the NCPD stuff, and what we'll do is we'll do a couple of more of these. As you can see, my street cred went up a couple of times here. Got my street cred up about, you know, about 2 times. Still trying to level, still trying to overall level, you know. But I got a couple of, you know, I got a couple of street creds, which they took the skill progression. If you notice, they took skill progression and they moved it. So now skill progression is only in 5 tiers. It's only got 5 different categories: engineering, solo, engineering, solo, shinobi, netrunner, and headhunter. And of course, you just level these just by, you know, being out there grabbing stuff, doing stuff. But the amount of engineering skill you get right now seems to be pretty decent. My headhunter skills, of course, is going up there. And now you just get these perks as you go through those. Now you'll just get those perks as you keep going through them. Why in the world is it sending me this way? Is it sending me to? Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Oh, hold up. Hold up. This is a cyber psycho. I don't think I want to do that. No. I need to get back on the road. That's what I need to do.
What's this?
Get a bitch.
All units in the area. Disorderly conduct reported in Watson.
331 responding. On my way, dispatch. But only because I like you.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent. All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Bitch, leave me alone. I'm tearing the road up right now. Okay, so they don't just... Alright. Okay, so... The cops are still a little bit rather... They're still rather too easy in my eyes to evade. Like, that didn't really go anywhere. I didn't even really have to even run. Like, I didn't have to run away for real. I just had to, like, kind of just keep my distance from them, and I was fine. I don't think, what? Oh. Duh. Out of the way. Move.
Dude!
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, how about this? There we go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Wait, this is the one with the drone. There's a drone in here somewhere. Yeah, I need to, hold on. Let me do this. There's a drone somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay. That's all. Like, yeah, this is the one that has that drone. Let me just get myself into a nice. There we go. There we go. All right. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. There's a net runner somewhere up around here. That's the conversation of a net runner right there. Okay. So we got some. How much you want to bet they're up there and those on those big ass things right there? Okay. All right, we got some things to do. First and foremost. There we go. $100, really? Well, at least I got some net runner experience. All right. All right. There must be some kind of setup. Yep. Here we go. Why you gotta mess your eyeballs up? Like, you already look like you might have a good ass face. Why you gotta mess your eyeballs up? Then you already got them cute little lips and everything, the cute nose. You look like you might have a nice face, but then you fuck your eyeballs up and then it just fucks the whole face up. Like, why you do that to yourself? Alright, what we got? Alright. Alright, I don't think there's anything over there. Yeah. I don't think there's anything right there, but we got what we got. We got what we needed. All we needed. Alright. So now we need to get ourselves back onto the street. Alright, we'll do one more here. And then we'll finish off our little conversation. Alright, people.
We're not scabs or anything. You can trust us.
Oh!
Bunch of weaklings!
You got no right. You hear? No right. Oh, come on!
Damn, man. Keep fucking your eyes up, girls. I just keep fucking your eyes up.
Hurt me and my people will come for you.
You ain't got no people. Shut up. You somewhat didn't fuck yourself, but you sure made it difficult to love. You made your face difficult to love, boy. Tell you that much. Right. You are just screwed, and now you are just screwed, cuz. Okay, so we basically cleared the streets of all the riffraff. Oh, I just ran over his ass. No, I just ran over his ass. Oops. Get that. Thank you very much.
後悔させてやるよ。
帰ろう。
That leg fucked. Alright, so we leveled up. I think right now I'm aiming to get my reflexes to 9 so I can go further into here. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep going up here so I can access some of these skills up here actually. Like the dash ability. I do wanna, cause I don't have the ability to dash, but I think we do have got like a little step. Got a little step, but I want the ability to dash as well. So we're gonna. But I'm also. But there's some other things. Mainly over here, sharpshooter. I need that just because I use assault rifles. So I do want to get sharpshooter. I do need to get that. So we're gonna work our way to that. But right now, I think it's gonna be. We'll be dealing with dash first. I won't be needing any like melee stuff. Yeah, you can block bullets and stuff like that, and eating that. Going into been dashing, dodging, stuff like that. Because right now I just have a dodge. I don't have a dash. You know, I need a dash, man. All right, so we have that. Comes perks. I know there was one thing I wanted to make sure I got. Okay, I need to get both of those. There we go. So now we'll be able to get the surrounding parts, right? Yep. All right, cool beans. Cool beans. All right, so now we got that taken care of. I think we're set and ready. Thanks, guys, for hanging out today. Just again, I just wanted to say, just want to apologize for it being a while here since I've been streaming. I am getting back into it. It's taking me a minute to kind of get back into the swing of things here. But we will eventually get ourselves back into streaming long term, like long form, 3, 4, 5 hours. But right now, I've got to get myself used to this new schedule and getting into doing dialysis on on a bi-daily basis, or I guess you could say because right now I'm doing it 4 days a week, but then it'll be I think the permanent schedule will be a 3-day-a-week thing, and it'll be every other day. So I just need to get myself set up and ready for that kind of a schedule. It's a life-changing thing in that sense. You know, I don't really know what's going to be going on in terms of my job and working. I may have to. I mean, cutting back hours is just unavoidable. But I'm not exactly sure if I will be in a situation where I will be able to continue to work, things like that. So, just not knowing. You know, right now it's a little bit in limbo, but I should know at least some decent amount of information within the next couple of days here. Beyond that, just trying to take care of what's left of my health. Again, like a lot of what's happening to me now stems from when I originally got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and stuff like that back in 2011. So I ended up catching COVID this last week or so, and this last month here, I caught COVID, and it kind of set off a lot of things that I have been managing. I've been managing pretty well over the last, almost 10 or so years, but that COVID kind of came in and snatched a lot of that progress from me. But it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not dead. I'm still kicking, and we're gonna figure this out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Amon-Rellik the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. Just wanted you guys to also kind of see what I'm gonna be doing here in terms of leveling, how I'm gonna be getting my leveling done. I'm not gonna really go into like the gigs and things of that nature. I'm really gonna try to stick to these because I can knock these out pretty quickly and like gather my levels up pretty quickly that way. Getting my levels in, getting all the perks together and everything that I'll need to go ahead and beat the game, so that we can then slide seamlessly from beating the game into Phantom Liberty. Alright guys, see you guys in the next one. Amon-Rellik the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out.